Hey guys, Urzaban here, and you're probably wondering why we're back at the main menu. Well, there's a very reasonable explanation for this, and that's my last major recording session I did for this game. Shadowplay was updating while I was recording, and around 30-40 minutes of footage just got straight nuked, and I no longer have access to it. And it's very pivotal footage that we can't really be without for a complete Let's Play of this game, so I've been forced to replay this game from the start. Now, if you're like, oh, Urzbin, why don't you just reload an older save? Well, I would've. The problem is this game only has one save slot, so if you have to go back for whatever reason, you just have to start the whole game over. Now, I really wish this game didn't have one save slot. This would have been a non-issue, but if you need any proof that I'm dedicated to my Let's Plays, here it is. So, let's just enjoy a quick little out-of-context montage of me getting back to where we were, and then I'll splice in a couple new journals I found replaying the first two chapters. So, let's get into it. Skip. 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 If only we knew. Look at that sick grip, I see you, bitch. So I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I didn't really notice this till I had to replay the first couple chapters of the game again at fast speed. But this game's in the 1930s, and the furniture's been accurate, the decor's been accurate, the dress has been accurate. People still listen to records. The point that I'm making is everything's been historically accurate up until this point. So tell me why the fuck the save icon is a goddamn floppy disk. I mean, the internet wasn't even around. Why? Okay, I haven't read this one to you guys yet. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 1. June 18th, 1932. In alchemy, the second of the four cycles leading to the incarnation of the mind in the great work, the Philosopher's Stone, is called white work. Albedo Lucas Leucoist. During this phase, the alchemist cleans the matter he has been dissolving and charring for years in a renewed cycle with water he has distilled 3 times. This is the time of the moon and the purification of matter by femininity. The water the alchemists obtain is called alkeist, the universal solvent, the elixir of longevity that puts an end to the little work. Despite my research, I have not been able to acquire a genuine alkeist. This could be the ultimate cure, the elixir that would save my life. I don't give a damn about eternity. I just want peace. I have bought some materials. Tonight I will begin my journey towards the great work. I hope to reach the albedo, but this path is very long and very dark. Okay, so William doing some alchemy. You know, don't really know what to make of William. I haven't fully decided whether he's the Black Wolf of Black Lake or not, or if he was using Selena or if he killed Selena. And then we have some... The information we've gotten on William has been very 50-50. Half of it makes him look very bad. The other half makes it look like he's a stand-up person that's just been dealing with a lot of hauntings. This really doesn't push it one way or the other, though I feel like there's going to be some kind of plot twist with William later on, because I think he has more journal entries than everyone else in this house. So whatever. Okay, so here's another diary excerpt that I didn't read to you guys. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt number 13, February 20th, 1932. As I came home from the smoke and mirrors, her voice kept clinging to my soul. That girl is fantastic. She introduced herself under the name Selena. She has just arrived in town, it seems. Her voice holds melancholy that sounds very familiar. She is like a moonbeam skimming you like a cold wind from the north. In a few minutes, Even the most intoxicated of the drunkards were sitting in front of the stage, some on their knees. They were crying. You can see she is young, but her voice isn't. It has the wisdom of many lives. She has rekindled a flame that faded a long time ago. My soul was cleansed by her song, as if the alchemist threw distilled water on the ashes of my unfinished work. It reminded me of an old friend, very close yet very far, except she never goes down to earth. Okay, so this pretty much confirmed my theory that the new singer at the Smoke and Mirrors was indeed Selena, and he fell for her instantly. He seemed drawn to that book. I'm just really waiting for the ghost that I know that's here. Yep, there she is. Just keep going. I'm not here. Just do your thing. Turn around. And then we're gonna push forward. We're not gonna touch that. There's a light switch close to here. Ha-ha! And that's how you do it, bro. A tiny sparkle and I would keep living, but for how long? Okay, so this seems to be barricaded. Ooh, and that cleared out the cove over across the hall where that one was sitting in front of the door. Nice. Oh, wait, we got a note. Victim's note number 2. Dear Dr. Malcoy, I went to the clinic to visit James. He is so weak, according to the doctor. This is the result of the Bellatona enema. Anyway, when he saw me, he started crying. It broke my heart. I will ask them to stop the withdrawal treatment as soon as I won't be able to pay for it anyway. But I do swear not a single drop of alcohol will make it home. He could find a job, and it's all because he had nothing better to do. I'm going to Black Lake to meet his uncle and ask him to hire him as a waiter. We have no choice. We have to give it a try. I know what you'll tell me, but I can't see him like he was today anymore. Thank you for everything. One day, I will pay you for what we still owe you. Jesse Graywood. These victim notes kind of tear at my heart, to be honest, because these were all women that were just trying to get by, and then they were just straight up murdered. And I'm at this point, I'm 100% certain that the Wolf of Black Lake is in this mansion, or was heavily involved with this mansion. I don't know if it was William, 100%, but I feel like he's definitely involved. And we do know that William is dead now, because his grave's out in the graveyard, and we do know that he was involved with Selena, because all of Selena's journals are directed towards him. So, we're starting to get some more clues, and I'm fascinated. Now let's see if there's another box of matches. Okay, there's one up there, so we can just, go bada boom, bada bing. Hello, Selena.
Where are you?
Don't know if I want to climb that just yet. But it's apparent we do gotta go upstairs. Now, in the footage that I lost, there was actually a journal from Henry. The wire, it's like a human life, follow it, and you'll see where Louise ends up somewhere. William's Diary, Excerpt 8. Yeah, we've read this one. There was one from Henry nearby. And if we don't find it, I'll go into my collection and pull it so we can read it, but it was definitely very intriguing. Because there's only 3 diary entries from Henry. This hallway's about safe now. Alright, let's see what's in the nook. Ooh, there's a bloody fucking door. Let's open it. Ooh, New Boston News. The locked cellar door was just another irony for the darkness that hid behind it. The dark marks on the floor were a terrible omen. They were just another step towards the night. Okay, so the cellar's locked, and we can't go down there. But there's no longer a ghost guarding here, so we're making progress. Note to self, hiding places. Margaret is easily angered and wreaks havoc in some rooms. I had to hide the house keys to prevent her from taking them to one of her dark places. She used the opportunity to set up her nests near some of these keys, so I had to give them away to her. Her aura is getting stronger by the day, so I have to think and find a way. Okay, so she's definitely setting up her own dens in this house. Pretty sure we already saw this pit. Yep, we saw it. Okay, I guess it's time that we go follow Selena up the stairs. Because I really don't want to kill a whole bunch of matches. The only giant stockpile that we got is in the kitchen. The vase was empty except for that party liquid thing at the bottom. Partly liquid, not party liquid. Herder. Okay. Alright. Let's go follow Selena up the stairs.
She had climbed the stairs like a diva heading back to her dressing room. Me, I was barely able to stand up, and I was trying to follow a star in the midst of black holes. I never felt so relaxed.
End of chapter 2. Huzzah! Chapter 3, 1 star can be enough. That mountain I'd already seen was like an obsessional memory. Okay, that mountain was like an obsessional memory. My dyslexia hits at the worst times, I swear. The crucifix looked more like a warning than a sign of faith. I'd agree with you considering it's nailed over a door that's boarded shut. Margaret was lying on the floor. She had fallen from her rank. It's so dark and spooks. These dud matches, man, they're gonna be the end of me. I could encounter who would unearth these coffins. Let's hope you don't. Ooh, Henry, this is the journal I was talking about. From Henry to Margaret. Margaret, the day I touched your cold hand for the first time, I knew we would never love each other. I am surprised you could actually give birth to a creature as kind as William. Actually, I like to believe life chose the best for him. In spite of everything, in spite of you. I don't have much longer to live. I am dead already for you, so be it. But I need to write about the future, about William, and about Vesper Co. I have passed my instructions to my old friend and assistant, Jack Winterstone. My father has always wanted the head of the company. My father has always wanted that the head of the company would be a Vesper. William, my only heir, is but a child. You will have to replace me at the board, and I trust you will handle it like a true Vesper. I don't trust you, but William still needs his mother. I have asked Jack to make sure he never lack anything. He will visit you every week and will have all authority to take my son from you if he notices you do not fulfill your obligations properly. Let me remind you that without my wealth, your family is nothing but a once glorious name shallowed by debts. I can only hope my death will free you from some of that anger, and that it will make you a better woman. Goodbye, Henry Vesper. So fair to say, before Henry died, him and Margaret's marriage was not a good one. Because, you know, you don't say things like, you know, the first time I touched your cold hand, we would never love each other. I'm dead to you already. If you don't fulfill your obligations to my son, my friend has the authority to take him from you after I die. Not things you write or set instructions for if things are going all hunky-dory. So definitely in the last, like, couple years of William's life, Henry's life, it definitely seems like tensions between them got to a breaking point, and Henry basically accepted death as freedom from her, which is pretty disturbing to think about. Henry Vesper, born October 15th, 1874. Died August 26th, 1913. Peace, finally. Ooh. I mean, damn, even Henry's face has been blotted out from the scrapbook at this point, and to have your caption be "Peace, finally" at death. And then the interesting thing, too, is that he only died 6 years before Margaret did, because Margaret died in 1919. And then he was 6 years older than Margaret because he was born in 1874 and Margaret was born in 1880. Only 3 fucking matches, man? Why is this game so stingy? Please. I need matches. Yep, not today, Spirit. We aren't gonna make that mistake right there. So we're gonna go investigate this room over here, because it looked like we could open it. Plus, I ain't doing anything better in this mansion while I'm, basically trespassing.
so close was overwhelming. For a moment, I was a teenage boy again, witnessing a woman's magic for the first time. She was beautiful and classy, like an angel who had fallen to earth. I tried reaching out to her, but to no avail. I had to find a way to get her to see me. I had to find a way to enter her world.
I don't know if we really want to enter her world. I will say Selena was definitely a beautiful woman while she was alive. She was waiting for something. Me? No, she didn't even see me. And then here's her portrait again. So we've got two diaries, one from William, one from Selena in this room so far. So we'll just go ahead and read those. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 15. March 19th, 1932. Yesterday, Luna had abandoned me. The sky was bottomless. I tried to fix the house wiring, but I ran away. Only the smoke remained. I went to town, only to learn that Selena would not sing that night. Damn the bad luck, so I drank. When I was drunk, I sat by the piano, as I would at home. I improvised a jazzy lament, and when I raised my head again, she was there holding a glass in her hand. Something burst inside of me. She started to sing, encouraging me to keep playing. Then she said, I'd already met pianists with golden fingers, but yours are made of flesh. There is a lot of humanity in your touch. You are talented. We drank the whole night. Yep, that sounds like the Depression. And spoke of the past. She ended up crying. I didn't know what to do. Her face was attracting the light like the crescent moon. Now she wants me to play for her on stage with her. I'm so happy and crazy. Sick from too much drinking. It's kind of sweet how they actually met. Seems like William definitely had a bad patch with women for a while, because I noticed when he first started talking about Margaret haunting him in the house, he said that he was with a girl named Sarah, then she was gone, then we've heard about Luna before, then apparently Luna abandoned him in March of 1932, and then he met Selena, so he got around if nothing else, and I guess the two just really hit it off over music. And I do love how she said his fingers were the first ones actually made of flesh, not gold, like he actually had humanity in how he was playing. That's a nice little descriptor. Alright, you stay there, Selena. I gotta read your diary. Right in front of you. From Selena to William, Excerpt 4. Okay, this one's not horribly long. Jim loves jazz. Really, he is so sweet. I am his princess from the cold, he says. Here we are in May of 1936, and he thinks the West Coast isn't swinging enough. Jazz expands from New Orleans to New York, where the clubs are crazy, they dance, they sing, the party never ends, and that's why everything takes a new turn this very year. Jim tells me he loves me. I'm 24 and he is 15 years older, but I don't care. He is the first man I ever really knew. He wants to move his office to New York and to live there with me. New York, can you imagine? But the band refuses to go. Gats has a kid. Marcus is about to get married, and Bill doesn't like New York. This is the end of Selena and the Frozen Sons. I don't care, Jim says. The audience wants you and they will have you. My parents disagree. If I leave, I am not their child anymore, but I already belong to my fans. Ugh. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be too judgmental because in this diary, she's the same age as me, and you know, in your early 20s, especially if you've had a lot of fame, you don't always consider every choice you make optimally. That being said, you're 24, you're giving up on your family, you're already a successful band, and then you're going with your label dealer, Jim, who says he loves you, and you say you love him because he's the first man you ever really knew. It doesn't sound all that genuine, and, you know, that is a noticeable age gap that he is 15 years older, but hey, if the both of you are okay with it, I really don't care, you're both over legal age, but still, you're gonna notice a couple generational gaps with a partner at that point. And at that point, it's harder to tell how genuine the relationship is from the outside there. The two could have really loved each other, I don't know, and I'm looking way more into this than I should. It seems like Jim wanted to run off of Selena and basically, like, fulfill some kind of Cinderella fantasy with her. And when the rest of the band wouldn't go, he was like, screw you, I don't care, the audience is in New York, you're gonna come with me, we're gonna be happy, and then your parents, they don't need to love you, you belong to your audience. Not what I would have chosen, but I have a feeling things went bad for Selena very shortly after this. That's what I'm getting vibes for out of this journal. An empty head devoid of memories. I felt close to that doll. Ooh, another one from Selena.